Clope and Nedak Minster welcome you to this broadcast of boys high school varsity basketball on NKTelco Sports. We are here at Jackson Center High School, the habitat of the cat, where the Russia Raiders will take on the Jackson Center Tigers. Tonight's game is brought to you by the following sponsors: Crown Equipment Corporation, First National Bank, Keyhole Pizza, Winners Meats, Sidney Ogle's Audiology, Precision Strip, Wagner's IGA, Allen Ball Insurance, and NKTelco. You are looking live here at Jackson Center High School. My name's Brandon Coverman, and to my right, John McCumber. And John, we got a great matchup on hand. This matchup, the first time between these two back in Russia, back in December of last year, was a one-point game that Jackson Center won. A lot's changed since then. Russia right now sitting at 11-5, 6-3 in the Shelby County Athletic League. A young roster mixed in with some veterans. They've won 3 games in a row.
The blue and gold's coming in hot tonight, that's for sure. Getting led by Hayden Quinter with 10.1 points, Braden Monin at 9.7, and Xavier Flippo at 9.4. Like you had mentioned, the last one they had a loss to JC by a point. It's going to be interesting to see which team we got here tonight.
And on the flip side, the Jackson Center Tigers, they come in at 10-6 under longtime head coach Scott Elker, who's really the dean of Shelby County basketball. They sit at 5-4 in the Shelby County Athletic League. They beat Fairlawn the other night. An impressive defensive performance. They held the Jets to 13 points the other night.
I tell you what, Jackson Center's going to be known for that blue-collar work ethic tonight. They're going to come out and run their offense, or need to run their offense, and do a nice man-to-man defense. And as long as Coach has them fired up, this is going to be a heck of a contest tonight.
It's shaping up to be a good one here on NKTelco Sports, as you see each team go to their respective benches to do battle here on NKTelco Sports. As we wind down here on the basketball season in the Shelby County Athletic League, as you hear the band playing, it is pure, authentic high school basketball here on NKTelco Sports, and we're glad that you're here along for the ride.
Lift your career to new heights with Crown, an innovative global leader in the material handling industry with over a 75-year history of growth and success. We're seeking career-minded candidates for a wide variety of entry-level and skilled positions in our new Bremen, New Knoxville, Salina, Minster, and other U.S. locations. Visit crown.jobs to apply or find us on social media by searching Careers at Crown.
Clope Corporation, America's favorite garage door, is now hiring for all manufacturing and over-the-road Class A CDL driving positions. Clope is the largest residential garage door manufacturer in North America, and we are continuing to grow. Join our team and work in a safe, clean, modern environment. Clope offers a great benefits package as an equal opportunity employer and a drug-free work environment. Imagine the possibilities when you open the door to your career at clope.com/careers.
Are you looking for a new career with amazing growth potential? Nedak Press and Automation is hiring for many positions right now. Nedak is a global company that is growing with its sights on being a billion-dollar company. Machinists, service technicians, human resource personnel, IT specialists, electrical engineers, mechanical engineers, and many more. The opportunities abound at Nedak Press and Automation. Go to minsterjobs.com now to get started on your new career with Nedak.
And a great rendition of our national anthem there, done by Jackson Center. And as we get started, let's take a look at our starting lineups, brought to you by Sidney Ogle's Audiology. First, for the Russia Raiders, they will go like this. Junior 5'9" guard Zane Shappy. A sophomore 6'2" guard Hayden Quinter. Number 14, a 6'1" sophomore Braden Monin. Number 24, a 6'1" freshman Braylon Cardonier. And rounding out the lineup, number 35, a 6' junior Xavier Flippo. The Raiders are coached by 4th-year head man Dave Borchers, assisted by Spencer Cardonier. And now Jackson Center will introduce their starting lineups, brought to you by Sidney Ogle's Audiology. As you see, they get on the floor. Number 4, Nolan Fark, a 6'2" junior. Number 10, Kellen Reichert, 5'11" junior. Number 34, Camden Reese, 6'3" junior. Number 12, 5'10" junior Jace Mullenauer. And number 5, a senior, 6'1", Carson Regula. And Jackson Center is, of course, coached by longtime head coach Scott Elkert, assisted by Garrett Sayre, Aaron Kloffenstein, and Tony Meyer. Let's take a look at our keys to the game, brought to you by Keyhole Pizza in Newport, Ohio. John first for the Russia Raiders.
Right off the bat, they're going to be defending the drives. This is one thing that their coach brought up that they need to do better than they did in the first round. Rebounding well and defending ball screens with good defensive rotations.
And for the Jackson Center Tigers,
JC's looking to defend that 3-ball, stopping the dribble penetration and rebounding on both sides of the ball.
And thanks to Keyhole Pizza for bringing those keys to the game. Our officials only got 2 names so far. They're Todd Trainer and Tate Mayberry. Or the third guy is, sorry that I didn't get your name, but Trainer and Mayberry, part of 2/3 of our officiating crew, as Regula and Quinter meet center circle, and the Tigers controlled the tip to start. It's Riker. He's top of the key. He goes left side over to Regula, over to Mullenauer. Mullenauer being guarded by Braden Monin, the Raiders' defensive catalyst, so to speak. Right side, it's Nolan Fark.
Jackson moving that ball around well. Again, going through those offensive sets smooth.
It's Regula trying to clear out the lane, going against the freshman Monin. Nice jump shot. Mullenauer swish. And it's 2-0. Jackson Center on our first National Bank Think First scoreboard.
Clean shot, had about a guy's distance away from him. Russia driving well here too.
Right side, it's Braylon Cardonier, who played a little mixed JV and varsity in that first contest. He wasn't full-time varsity, but has worked his way into the lineup since then. Ball curls around to Braden Monin, out to the freshman Cardonier. Got it!
Great shot, great pass on the exterior, coming in on the lane.
And it's a 3-2 Russia lead. Both teams cash in on their first possession. Raiders holding on to a 1-point edge with a minute 12 burned here through to begin. Bark kicks it out over to Reichert. Reichert on the top of the key. Goes right side over to Regula. Regula trying to clear out his teammate. As Jackson always known for that slow, methodical pace. When good ball movement, like John mentioned a little bit ago.
As long as they can rotate well, I feel they're going to be able to stay in this, not win this game. But
and was there a tip? Todd Trainer saying there's a tip right there, and the ball will stay with Jackson Center as they'll take it out right near the cheerleaders. All right, they'll run a stack formation on the right side of the key. It's Fark. He goes over to Camden Reese. 6:13 to go here in the first quarter. 3-2 Raiders on our first National Bank Think First scoreboard. It's Mullenauer. Mullenauer up over to Camden Reese. Reese back up over to Regula. Regula over to Reichert.
Great defensive pressure by Russia. Good shot up.
And a nice follow through. They missed the initial shot, but Carson Regula there to clean up the mess. 4-3 Tigers as the Raiders work it up quickly. It's Shappy playing with a little bit of a limp hand. He had a brace on it last week, but he's taken it off since then. Miscommunication on the Raiders, but they don't quite get the turnover. Recovered by Shappy. Braylon Cardonier in the corner to Zane Shappy. Shappy, the junior, driving on the inside over to Braden Monin. 4-3 Tiger edge here with 5:25 here to go in the first quarter. Ball tipped around the inside. Great play by Fark to take it away and get it in backcourt.
Not a bad look by Russia, too. He was there, just the ball passed, just a tad bit behind.
Long shot. Fark got it. Nolan Fark lets that hang, gets the steal in the 3, 7-3 Tigers. Quickly up ahead, Raiders. They trail by 4. After back-to-back buckets made by the Tigers. 3 possessions, 3 baskets. Jackson Center at a high offensive efficiency so far. Flippo trying to make a move on the inside. Dead dribble, has to throw it up, and he got it to go.
Strong move, not over-rotating at all, getting his hip set, getting that ball up. Great job.
7-5 Tigers ahead there. This game we expect it to be close, and a close tilt here so far between both teams. Fark left side, taking it center circle over back to Carson Regula on the exchange to Reichert. 4:25 here to go in the first quarter. Back over to Camden Reese, trying to make a move on Xavier Flippo. No seniors in the Raiders starting line. One senior in the starting lineup for the Tigers. That's Carson Regula. So very youthful teams. A lot of experience that'll be back next year, but we won't talk about next year. We're talking about right now.
Right now, we got a heck of a defensive battle.
And Reese, he's going to bring it out near the timeline. Try to re-engage with Flippo. Try to get one-on-one. Trying to get positioning on the inside. He kicks out to Mollenhauer. It's a Tiger turnover. Up ahead, it goes over to Braden Monin. Monin looks for a teammate. It's Shappy. Shappy trying to make a move on the inside over to Braylon Cardonier. Cardonier had 20 points in that win over Newton on Tuesday night. Flippo, 3 off the iron, and it goes down to Jace Mollenhauer.
He was clean open, too. That's a good shot by him.
Flippo will go out, step out a couple times a game to take that shot. About 1 to 2 times a game, so that might be the only time he steps out there and takes it. He'll take it if he's got some space. 7-5 Tigers, 3:17 here to go in the opening stanza. Fark trying to get around Quinter on the inside. Over to Regula. He likes that 3 spot. It rattles out. Rebound falls down to Quinter. Ball in the corner, Cardonier. He likes that spot. Got it. Braylon Cardonier with the 3, and he's having a nice start to this contest.
He just settled right down there in the corner, waiting that pass, too.
Ball on the inside, rattling around, and Quinter forces the turnover. Flippo works it up quickly over to Braden Monin. In the corner, Cardonier again. Got it! They forgot about him in the corner.
He is feeling something tonight.
Braylon Cardonier, the freshman, with 9 points, 3 triples, and a 9-0 Raider run thanks to 3 Braylon Cardonier threes. Regula trying to respond with his own off the iron, rattles around, long rebound. Fark, he steps back, got it! We have some hot shooting going on here in Jackson Center.
That's his second one of the night, so he's just trailing Cardonier by 1.
What a great battle. Great three-point shooting so far by both teams. 11-10 Raider lead. Monin, deep 3 of his own, rattles out. Trying to get on the three-point barrage, and a silly foul there by Braylon Cardonier. Looks like we got some substitutions of the game. In for the Tigers is Lucas Hartle and number 24, Bryson Roberts. In for the Raiders is Ross Fissinger and Ben Bowman. Hartle, a sophomore, and Roberts, a junior. Fissinger and Bowman, both juniors for the Raiders. Again, more youth coming in for both teams. Barkey's right side. His team trails by 1. Back over to Hartle, over to Reese. Mollenhauer guarded on the inside. Monin had a hand in his face. It was a good shot attempt by Mollenhauer, just didn't quite fall. Raiders liking that corner. Fissinger can't quite hit it. Tigers got to do a better job of covering that corner. Raiders have been shooting from there a lot. Cardonier rips through to the basket. Shot short. Rattles down. Rebound Reese. Fark stops. Nearly walked.
He wanted that.
Fark, a good shooter. Bowman going to give Camden Reese a step. Trying to get some isolation on the inside. But Reese, a smart player. If it's not there for him to kick it out to a teammate. Very versatile. Can play out there for as big as he is. A lot of teams just stick him out on the block.
Yeah. They're doing a good job again, rotating it through. Rushi's not making any bad judgments here and jumping passes. Like you'd mentioned before, it's going to be a clean game.
35 seconds to go here. We wind down in the first quarter. 1 point Raider lead, and Coach Elkert might be content with just getting one shot. He's standing kind of with his feet crossed and relaxed, and now he comes up to talk to Camden Reese a little bit. Telling his team to be patient.
He does a great job of directing out there.
Reese trying to get to the basket, trying to get that isolation with Bowman. Gets it up over to Mollenhauer. His shot clanks off the iron. Not much time for the Raiders to operate. Mon in half court. Okay, gets the shot off. It falls short. And we're through 8 minutes of action here. The Russia Raiders lead the Jackson Center Tigers 11-10 on our First National Bank Think First scoreboard. We'll take a break. Back with the second quarter of action here next. You're watching boys high school basketball on NKTelco Sports.
At First National Bank, we are working hard to make your life a little easier. With products like Card Valet, an app allowing you to control your cards with real-time notifications, transaction restrictions, and spending limits. The ability to access your money through 55,000 all-point ATMs across the country, surcharge-free. Live customer support when you need it. And online and mobile banking, allowing you to gain access to your financial information wherever and whenever you like. First National Bank, making your life a little easier.
Hi, I'm Mallory. My grandpa's been making the world's worst pizza for 30 years. That doesn't look like the world's worst pizza. Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course, it's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Keyhole Pizza, come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
Back here at the second quarter of action here between Jackson Center and Russia here at the Habitat of the Cat. A lovely place to watch a high school basketball game. 11-10 Russia lead after 8 minutes. And John, a good battle there. A lot of three-point shooting here.
I tell you what, I got unofficial here. 2 for 4 with Jackson Center and 3 for 7 with Russia. Folks, we are getting our money's worth tonight.
It's been a great battle here so far. We said it was a 1-point Jackson Center win the first time these two played. And Jackson Center's won 8 in a row in this contest, this rivalry. A lot of those games have been close, but Jackson Center's had the upper hand over the past few years. Raiders trying to snap that here tonight. These teams have met the last 4 years in tournament. Raiders winning in 2018, the Tigers winning 2019 through 2021. And that tournament draw coming up here, actually not this Sunday, but the next Sunday in that always tough Piqua sectional with Russia, Jackson Center, Botkins, #1 state-ranked team, Fort Laramie, and Troy Christian, another team to look outside of Shelby County. Newton as well, who this Raider team played and only beat by 8. So a loaded Piqua sectional.
We got a lot of basketball left.
A lot of basketball left and a lot of good teams. It's into the lineup for Jackson for the first time is Xavier Esser. Esser, a 6'1 senior coming off the bench. The first senior to see any action tonight besides Carson Regula. Camden Reese on the inside, kicks it out. Carson Regula. 7:07 to go here in the second period. Tigers up 1. Regula almost walked. Pretty close, but he kept his pivot foot. Fark on the exchange. It's over to Hartle. A slow weave offense here for Jackson Center. Left side, it's Camden Reese. Trying to get that matchup on Bowman. Over to Fark. He likes that deep 3. Got it! Nolan Fark off to a hot start. He's got 3 triples.
Got him, again, when he has even a man's distance, he's going to shoot that ball. He controls it.
Flippo goes on the exchange to Fissinger. Over to Cardonier. Cardonier on the inside. Bowman fouled. They'll call it a shooting foul. Didn't know if they'd call it on the floor or not, but they'll give Bowman the free throws.
Braylon giving that ball up down low.
6:28 to go here. 2-point Tiger lead. Bowman trying to saw into that and throws up a mortar up there at the basket, hits it in. Shappy in. You see that tape on his right hand, if you can see. Up on our key motion camera. He's been bothered by an injury. He's had a brace on. And Bowman gets a nice friendly visitor's roll here. Jace Mullenhauer back in the lineup, as well as Braden Monin for the Raiders. So it's Quinter, Fissinger, Monin, Shappy, Flippo for the Raiders, Fark, Mullenhauer, Regula, Esser, and Reese for the Tigers. As we're knotted up at 13 on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard, John.
Well, if you got a hot hand right now for Jackson, it's Fark. You know, Reese is doing a good job, as well as Regula and Mullenkamp, but Russia's got to come out there. There they are. Right up into his face. Don't give him any room.
Call that hedging the ball screen on the inside. Nice job by the Raiders, but they leave open Esser in the corner, who makes them pay. Hot Jackson Center shooting from the outside. And Xavier Esser with his first basket and a 3-point Tiger lead. Mon and high archer to respond.
He's shooting 3 on that one.
And they're going to call that on Esser. Did you get to see that very well, John?
He ran into him. He redirected him when he was on his way down, too.
The ball was very slow coming up, and I was watching it go through the air. So 3 chances for Monin at the line. Monin, a sophomore, put a little half and half last year and then really amped up his play towards tournament time as he clanks the first one off the iron, no good. 5:52 to go here till half. And Monin cans that free throw. Raiders back within 2 as it's been a close contest here so far, and we expect it to go down to the last minutes. So really, I don't know. You might just want to wait to tune in if it's going to stay this close. And Monin gets 2 of 3, and he's on the box score. And we have a Raiders substitution back in the lineup is Xavier Flippo.
Yeah, I don't believe we peeled too much farther away than 3 points, if that.
Yeah, I think 11-7 was our largest lead by Rushi. But really, it's been a close game. I don't think we expect that to change. I think these teams will keep trading baskets, and Esser, beautiful move to the basket by Xavier Esser.
Good drive. Nice drive. Clean shot, Braylon in the corner.
And a nice play by Esser to deflect that on the defensive end. Tigers up ahead quickly with the 3-point advantage. Right side, Fark, trying to expand this lead for the Tigers. Fark gives it up Regula. There have been 3 fouls called here so far. We've let them play. Screen over to Mollenhauer. Mollenhauer trying to drive, and as I say, there's not very many fouls called. One called against Zane Shappy. Go right in front of the Tigers student section. 2 fouls for each team. Looks like it's a formal theme for the Jackson Center student section.
I think they could be dressing up as their teachers.
They might be dressing up as Coach Elker. I don't know.
Could be it as well.
Bart gets a screen blocked by Quinter. Ball pinballs down to nobody, but it's going to be a Raider foul on the floor.
Who are they going to call this one on here?
And that was a Raider foul. Good call there by the officials. That foul going to go against Xavier Flippo. 3rd team foul, and Tigers will get it out right under their basket. So the Tigers catch a break there after the block shot. And they'll get another chance, another crack at scoring.
Jackson again will just go through that offense, smooth as can be, make good decisions on their shots. Rushik's got to come up with some pressure here.
4.5 to go here in the first half. 3-point Tiger lead. Reese gives it up on the inside. Regula up against Cardonier, and 1 for Carson Regula. And a 5-point advantage for the Tigers.
That's a strong shot. He had dominance down there, right about the block length. Got the ball in the lane, turned around and got it in the hole.
And the freshman liked that matchup on the senior. And the largest lead of the game, Carson Regula. With the basket, falls short on the free throw, pins balls down to Zane Shappy. Regula with 4 now on the night. Raiders desperately needing a basket, and they turn it over. Ball rattles off the wall.
Well, he had the right idea. Again, they've been hot in that corner. Unfortunately, his man took off and did not have that on the same wavelength.
Ben Bowman in the lineup for the Raiders. Try to give a little more beef in this lineup for the Raiders, a little more size as Reese up over across the timeline. Going to try to force Bowman out of that block to defend. Reese on the right side over to Fark, back over to Camden Reese. Reese back over to Fark. Fark on the inside. Fark to the basket, gets a foul, and it'll be 2 shots for Nolan Fark. John, we had this Jackson Center team 2 weeks ago against Fort Laramie. They scored 21 points in total in 32 minutes, and they're approaching that total, and we still got just a little less than half this first half to play.
Yeah, again, we just asked ourselves that in the beginning, which team we're going to end up seeing here. And it seems that we've got a scoring team led by that man right there, Mr. Fark.
Fark cans the second free throw. He's got 10. And the lead scorer here tonight with a 6-point advantage, 21-15 Jackson Center on our First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Flippo on the exchange over to Shappy. Shappy trying to get it to Bowman on the inside. Nice play by the man Fark. Fark up in the forecourt, trying to take advantage to the basket. Could have been a foul called there. Raiders lucky it was not called. Quinter up ahead on the exchange to Shappy. On the inside, ball rejected around. Ball's down, Raiders ball on it. Over to Shappy. And Coach Dave Borchers wants a timeout. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here, as we'd like to thank our sponsors here on NKTelco Sports. They are Crown Equipment Corporation, First National Bank, Keyhole Pizza, Winners Meat, Sidney Ogle's Audiology. This timeout's brought to you by Precision Strip, Wagner's IGA, and our Jackson Center Live View sponsor is Allen Ball Insurance. And NKTelco, of course, bringing you this game here tonight. Follow WCSM AM 1350, 96.7 FM in their internet-exclusive games on www.wcsmradio.com. All season long, your sports leader in Mercer and Auglaize counties.
It was a great timeout by Coach Borchers there, just making sure that he settled his squad down. They got the ball coming in here, probably bounced back and forth from team to team about 4 or 5 times in that interjection.
And it's an 11-10 advantage for the Raiders to begin this quarter, and ever since it's an 11-5 Tiger advantage this second quarter, and Raiders not wanting to let this one slip away here. In the first matchup between these two, they trailed a lot in the second half, got it close within a point, but can never take the lead as the Tigers ended up winning that game. It's 3 for Shappy, off the mark, rebound Monin. Monin swings back around over to Bowman, back over to Flippo. Flippo rips through, trying to go baseline. Flippo looking for a teammate. It's Zane Shappy. Shappy back over to Flippo, playing pitch and catch on the inside. Bowman, he's doubled. Goes back to Camden Reese, trying to make a move. Shot is blocked. Back over to Bowman. Out to Shappy. Triple try. Going to be off the mark. Long rebound to Braden Monin. He puts up a shot off the glass. No good. Bowman is going to be called for the deep offensive foul. So credit a rebound to Jackson Center in that melee of events.
A lot going on there. That peeled a decent amount of time off that clock, too, without a score.
16 fouls on the Raiders compared to 2 on the Tigers, so the Tigers will shoot bonus the rest of this first half. They own an 11-5 advantage this second quarter, which has given them a 6-point lead on our First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Mullenhour on the exchange to Fark, on the exchange to Reese. And that weave offense, trying to get it to Reese on the inside. Wide open Esser, that's his spot, and he got it again.
Yeah, he did. Great shot.
We talk about Nolan Fark. Xavier Esser with 8 points. Great night for Esser.
He has not missed. 2 for 2 for 3 and 1 for 1 in the regular 2-pointers. Good drive. Great drive.
Monin drew contact, will shoot 2 free throws. Desperately, the Raiders needed something. The Tigers have been pulling away here.
They call that on 12 there on Mullenhour.
It looked like they call it on Kellen Reichert. So Monin, 2 of 3 on the line tonight. Cans his first free throw. Substitution for the Raiders. Xavier Flippo into the lineup. Monin dips the knees, fires, got it. Braden Monin, 2 free throws right there for him, and Braden with 4 on the night, 24-17 our score. As we wind down the first half.
Braden's got all the points of this quarter right now.
Left side, it's Camden Reese trying to make a move on the inside. He's been trying to get to the basket, but hasn't quite been able to hit yet. Rebound by the Raiders. Shappy up in the forecourt. He's on the right wing over to Hayden Quinter, who hasn't touched the ball much for the Raiders. The lead scorer. The Tigers been able to contain him. Off balance, he drew contact and to go to the line for 2. A little light foul call there. But I have to ask you a question, John. Is that one of the best afros you've seen in high school basketball in a long time?
Way back in my day of coaching there, I believe there was another Russia young man that had one of those as well at Cordonier, if that's not mistaken.
That is a Cordonier, yes. It was a Cordonier. Now, Jackson Center fans may remember a guy by the name of Brandon Hughes from Houston who had an afro that was pretty good. I said it's probably the best afro I've seen since Brandon Hughes of Houston. But I don't think anyone can match that as Quinter goes empty from the line. And the Raiders trail by 7 still with 1:19 to go.
A hairstyle lost by the younger generation right now, trying to bring him back.
Ball goes down to Mullenhauer on the inside. He is hacked, and will go to the line for 2. So Jace Mullenhauer will shoot 2 for the Tigers. That foul on the Raiders is going to go on Ross Fissinger, his first. Mullenhauer cans it. Carson Regula back in. Xavier Esser to the bench.
Puts him at 3 points for the night here. Let's see if he can sink this second one.
Mullenhauer back at the line, dips the knees, fires, got it, and 2 for 2 from the line was Jackson. Raiders go empty. That's a big difference. 4 points for Mullenhauer. Raiders trail by 9 as this second quarter has been all Tigers. Flippo, right side over to Monin. They're just trying to get to half and put a dent in this deficit. Shappy loses it on the inside. Miscommunication with Monin. Raider turnover.
They didn't want that with 38.2 left. Wouldn't mind seeing a timeout there to think a little bit, too, to get a score.
26-17, 38 seconds to go. Reichert will walk it up slowly. Tigers have the arrow favoring them coming out of half, barring a jump ball. So let's see how fast Coach Elkert wants to go. They hold on to a 9-point advantage.
He's going to run this slow and just eat that clock here.
And that weave offense go back out to center court. Ball out to Chase Mullenhauer. Mullenhauer up over to Reichert. Under 10 seconds to go. Tigers look like they're going to get the last shot. Reichert got a one-on-one with Fissinger on the inside. They go to Regula, blocked at the basket. Raiders going to have to try to get something off at half court. It's going to fall well short. We're through 16 minutes of action. The Jackson Center Tigers lead the Russia Raiders 17-26. And we'll take a break. Come back with our first half stats and recap here next on NKTelco Sports.
Allglaze and Sydney Audiology are committed to providing the most advanced and affordable hearing care solutions.
Did you know that more and more insurances are offering coverage for hearing aids and that we are the most comprehensive provider in the area?
Because we want to serve all in our community, we partner with agencies such as Medicaid, OOD, Sertoma, and most recently the VA, helping our veterans find local solutions to their problems.
Don't leave unused benefits on the table this year. Call us today to see if you qualify.
Together, we are family, working safely for our loved ones.
We are problem solvers who challenge the status quo and drive improvement.
We care about our customer relationships.
We stay true to our values, caring and respecting one another.
We embrace change as we journey through our career.
We are Precision Strip, the world's leading processor of rolled steel and aluminum.
Precision Strip, doing the exceptional.
Crown Equipment Corporation, Grand Lake Health.
Wagner's IGA has been servicing their communities for more than 95 years, spanning 3 generations. Wagner's founded their business on 2 basic principles: excellent customer service and quality products. Visit all our locations and experience the finest selection of deli, fresh meats, and variety of beverage choices. While there, don't forget to check out our vast selection of fresh coffee beans, produce, dairy, and bakery items. Visit Wagner's today in Minster, Fort Laramie, and New Bremen, and check us out on Facebook.
Kemmler Orthopedic Center is focused on a personalized, caring approach to treat all aspects of orthopedics, including total joint replacement, shoulder reconstruction, stem cell injections, and more. Dr. James Kemmler and Jed Cooney, certified PA, are dedicated to providing the best orthopedic care in the Grand Lake region. Kemmler Orthopedic Center has offices located in Salina and Van Wert, along with extended evening hours. To schedule an appointment, call our office at 419-586-5760.
We are here, and here, and here. Minster Bank is everywhere, providing every banking service that you need to keep your financial life in order. Whether you are on the go or stopping by one of our branches, Minster Bank is here for you. We proudly support the communities where you live. Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success.
Kogi Plumbing and Heating is your Bryant Factory authorized dealer. We have brought the best of comfort, control, and plumbing services to the St. Mary's area for over 60 years. We have been Reader's Choice winners for the last 4 years running and excel at providing our customers with efficient and reliable heating and air conditioning, as well as responsive service when a plumbing emergency arises. We insist that the products we install in our customers' homes and businesses offer the same performance and value that we expect ourselves. Call today for your next plumbing and heating or air conditioning needs. Bryant, whatever it takes.
CarriageWorks has expanded and now can hold up to 25 cars in our service bay. CarriageWorks thrives on customer satisfaction. We accomplish that by providing top-of-the-line technology. CarriageWorks now uses a laser beam system to measure down to the millimeter of factory specs to better service you and get you back on the road. CarriageWorks has a brand new top-of-the-line paint booth that uses waterborne paint. There's no job too big or too small for CarriageWorks. We are certified collision specialists. Come in and see us today.
Back here at Jackson Center High School, the habitat of the cat. After one half of play, the Jackson Center Tigers lead the Russia Raiders by a score of 26-17. Here with our Wagner's IGA stats and recap, Mr. John McCumber.
We'll start with the visiting Russia Raiders here. I've got them with the field goals going 4 for 13 in the first half, 5 for 12 on the three-point range, and free throws 4 for 7. We'll transition over to Jackson Center on the field goals. I've got them going 9 for 15, 5 of 7 on the threes, and 3 of 5 on the free throws. All official numbers, folks.
And our stats and recap brought to you by Wagner's IGA in Fort Laramie, Minster, and New Bremen. And scoring-wise, after one half break for the Russia, Braden Mondin with 4, Braylon Cardonier with 9, Xavier Flipper with 2, Ben Bowman with 2. On the flip side, for the Jackson Center Tigers, Nolan Park has 10 to lead the Tigers. There's 8 from Xavier Esser, 2 from Jace Mullenhauer, 4 from Jace Mullenhauer, and 4 from Carson Regula. After one quarter of play, the Raiders led the Tigers 11-10. And at halftime intermission, as the score stands now, Jackson Center 26, Russia 17. So a dominating second quarter by Jackson Center, John. Really the difference here, they outscored the Raiders 16-6 that quarter.
Yeah, again, I'll point that same thing out. That's where my eyes were, right on that second quarter column. That's the struggle right now. How are they going to come out at halftime? What adjustments do you make, if you make any, and just say, hey, let's play a little bit harder, boys.
And as we get underway here to begin the second half, the Tigers in their home whites will inbound the basketball. The Raiders in their road golds with blue trim. And we're underway. 16 minutes of regulation. Mullenhauer in the corner to Regula.
Let's see if that corner is as friendly to Jackson as it was to Russia the first half.
And Jackson hit a couple threes in that corner with Xavier Esser and Nolan Fark. Those two really led the attack. And Jace Mullenhauer says, I want to put my stamp on this game too.
It's a good move in there. Again, he came right around that guy sitting down low. Nothing wrong with that. Russia needs to respond, though.
Shappy on the inside, gets the ball tipped out by Mullenhauer. Over to Monin, back over to Xavier Flippo, back over to Zane Shappy, over to Braylon Cardonier. Cardonier on the inside, rips through, gives up over to Shappy, who's calling for the basketball. Resets the Raider attack, over to Hayden Quinter, who has been held scoreless for the Raiders. Not a formula of success for the Raiders. Want to try to get back in this game, and they're going to turn the ball right back over to Jackson Center.
Or is that turnover?
Reese on the inside. Back over to Mullenhauer. He lost the basketball, and they'll say it went off a Raider.
I don't know why he didn't take that shot right at the foul line there. I can understand driving in trying to get them to commit a foul, but he was wide open, and he's got a good shot.
Reese has been held scoreless. Really the strong, brute middle force there for Jackson Center. Fading away is Jace Mullenhauer. 8 points for Mullenhauer.
For this quarter, that's a great shot by him.
30-17, Jackson Center on our First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Hayden Quinter at the top of the key. Again, being held scoreless so far by this stingy Jackson Center defense. Monin on the inside, goes over to Flippo. Flippo shot fakes, looking for a teammate. He's going to dribble around, try to get something to Braden Monin, out to Braylon Cardonier. Cardonier fires the three, no good. Long rebound to Mullenhauer.
He wanted that too. Again, he was wide open, had his feet set. He'll get another shot.
Reichert passed up what could have been a three over to Mullenhauer, who has all 6 points to start this first half. It's getting out of hand. Tigers up 15. And the Raiders will take a timeout. All timeouts brought to you by Precision Strip. We'll take it with them. Our score, Jackson Center 32, Russia 17 here on NKTelco Sports.
New Knoxville Supply Company, the supply source for residential, commercial, and industrial jobs. We specialize in plumbing products from many name brands, electrical products from replacing a light switch to rewiring an entire house, heating, air conditioning, and geothermal products, sheet metal ductwork, installations, and service. We are now housing more inventory, so all the hardware items you need to complete the job are available right away. New Knoxville Supply. Stop in, call, or check us out online at newknoxvillesupply.com.
Park National Bank, Cargill, St. Henry Bank, Chiltex LLC, Speedway Lanes.
Back here out of the Precision Strip timeout, our score, Jackson Center 32, Russia 17, and Jace Mullenhauer starts out, John, with 6 points there to begin the second half, and we said what we thought expected to be a close ball game is now a 15-point Tiger lead.
Jace did a good job. Again, he's distributing that ball and taking the shots that he needs to take. Looking down at Russia right now, again, these kids are getting an earful. I mean, they need to step it up at this point. This game should be a lot closer than what it is. Kudos to Jackson for getting the job done.
32-17 Tiger lead. The Raiders really just been in an offensive standstill. They scored 6 points since the beginning of the second quarter. And have just struggled to find the bottom of the bucket. And they'll change things up with Braylon Cardonier walking the ball up the floor. No points for Hayden Quinter yet, the Raiders' leader scorer. No points for Camden Reese yet on the Tigers side. And, there should have been a travel called on the Raiders.
Yeah, it should have. I think everybody was just looking at how cool that looked when he caught it.
Quinter spins on the inside. Ball tipped around to Xavier Flippo. Flippo trying to rip through and find a teammate. He hands it off to Zane Shappy, his classmate. Left side, it's Braden Monin. Monin looking for a teammate, driving on the inside to the basket. Monin shot no good. Went off of Shappy and will go the way of the Tigers.
Other than a three-pointer, I believe that's their only shot attempts that they're hitting. Yep.
Trying to get some confirmation, and they will confirm it's Jackson Center basketball. They want to get a confirmation from Coach Dave Borchers, and it is Jackson Center basketball, and rightfully so. Camden Reese, who's not scored yet in this contest with the basketball. The Raiders going to come out in a little bit of a zone. Looks like a 1-3-1. With Monin playing the top there. Reichert in the corner over to Mullenhauer, who's had a hot first half. Thark kicks it out back over to Reichert. Reichert in the corner, short corner over to Mullenhauer.
That zone's doing a good job. They're pushing them past that three. And then again,
Mullenhauer fires the three, got it.
He's got that odd hand.
All 9 points this half is credited to Jace Mullenhauer, and he leads all scorers with a baker's dozen. Xavier Flippo gets a shot to get some of that back. And Raiders break that offensive drought, but still trail 35-19 on our first National Bank Think First scoreboard. Raiders going to stay in that zone.
You've got Mullenhauer and Regular just kind of hanging out in those corners. Far to the arrow and a good shot.
And that's going to be a foul on Regula. Jumped on Shappy there. And go the way of the Raiders. 35-19 with 4:25 here to go in the third quarter.
Coach just doesn't want anything to hear of that. That's not the right call in his mind.
First foul call to the second half. They've really let him play.
Yeah, they have.
Both these teams have tough MAC test on their home floor tomorrow night. Minster will come to Jackson Center tomorrow night, and Russia will face number 1 D3 ranked Versailles. games you can both catch on NKTelco Sports. Dave Helmstetter will be on the call here for this game at Jackson Center, and Craig Fissinger and Ken Francis for Russia and Jackson Center. We've seen the Raiders do that about 3 times here tonight, where they've thrown a cross-court pass and the other teammate was not looking.
With this deficit, I mean, you just can't have that. You can't be doing the self-inflicting wounds here.
Reichert back over to Fark. The Jackson Center offense has been really good here so far tonight. Really efficient. It's kept the Raiders on their toes with their exquisite ball movement. Baseline, Regula, over to Reichert. Shot fake, sets for a 3, got it!
That was a great move.
And Reichert, yep. Reichert with the 3. Looks like there's going to be a warning on delay of game, I believe, on Carson Regula.
I missed that one there.
So it's just a dead ball warning. Next time it's issued, it's a technical.
Well, you've got Jackson Center 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shots going up. They made 5 out of 6.
A hot start. Just over halfway through this third quarter, it is the Tigers doubling up the Raiders. Raiders try to change this up by bringing in Ross Fissinger and Ben Bowman in line. Xavier Esser in for the Tigers. Jackson Center shooting very well from the outside tonight as well. And another miscommunication on the Raiders. That's the 4th time they've done that tonight. The Raiders just not on the same page.
Yeah, that's unnecessary. And again, though, that's not something we're accustomed to with Russia. So they're going to get that cleaned up here. Jackson again coming back. They've got themselves in a zone to clear their minds, and Jackson's doing an excellent job moving the ball around and finding open people.
Jackson going to extend these possessions to try to get open shooters as they've been shooting the 3 well. That's why the Raiders are going to a 1-3-1 zone to try to challenge the perimeter a little more than their traditional 2-3. Mollenhauer cans it, and Jackson Center cannot miss.
He's having a quarter. Good job, young man.
15 points for Jace Mollenhauer. And the Raiders lose the ball on the inside. Oh, almost temporarily, but Fark had the ball on the baseline.
Yeah, they put that ball again. They're just not protecting it. Fark came in and just grabbed it as it was just lazily being out there. They have to make sure that every possession counts right now.
Hayden Quinter in the lineup for the Raiders. Inbounded ball to Ross Fissinger. Over to Zane Shappy. Tried to get it to Quinter. Ball went right through Quinter's hands, and another Raider turnover.
Students getting excited too.
Reichert walks it up over the timeline. Reichert to the corner. Raiders only able to muster 8 points since the beginning of the second quarter. Tigers have been able to get 30. Shot on the inside, no good by Reese. Put up Mollenhauer, got it! Jace Mollenhauer having himself a night. He's got 17.
Got a foul there too, again with the rebound. What is Jace unable to do right now? We're going to check out his free throw shooting, that's for sure at this point.
Bryson Roberts, 5'11 junior, back in the lineup for the Raiders, as well as Xavier Flippo for the Raiders. 42-19 Tigers on our First National Bank Think First scoreboard.
Both staffs doing a great job of coaching guys up in between possessions here too.
Mollenhauer cans the free throw, 18, a game high for Jace. Right side, Braden Monin over to Ross Fissinger. Fissinger over to Braylon Cardonier. Cardonier trying to work the ball around the arc. Cardonier had a good first quarter, but it's been quiet ever since, and Braden Monin lays that in for the Raiders. And we got a timeout by Coach Dave Borchers. All timeouts brought to you by Precision Strip. We'll take it with them. Our score, Russia 21, Jackson Center 43. We'll be back here next on NKTelco Sports.
Winners Meats. Quality meats for 4 generations. Hoagie Lumber. Hilsman Automotive.
Are you looking for a new career with amazing growth potential? NKTelco Press and Automation is hiring for many positions right now. NKTelco is a global company that is growing with its sights on being a billion-dollar company. Machinists, service technicians, human resource personnel, IT specialists. electrical engineers, mechanical engineers, and many more. The opportunities abound at Nidec Press and Automation. Go to minsterjobs.com now to get started on your new career with Nidec.
Back here on NKTelco Sports, out of the Precision Strip timeout. We'd like to remind you that NKTelco Sports and its sponsors are pleased to bring you replays of boys high school basketball on NKTelco Channel 3 and HD on Channel 503. You can catch the replays of this game Monday, January 31st at 7 p.m. or Monday, February 7th at 5 p.m. You can also watch more games on demand through YouTube, Facebook, and at nktelco.com/sports. And it's a 43-21 Tiger advantage at halftime. It was 26-17, and Jackson Center just simply has not missed shooting.
I tell you what, at this point, you tell the kids from the Russia perspective, next time I see you, we're going to be looking at a 0-0 right now. Let's win this battle so the next time we're ahead. You know, meaning just small possessions. Let's not try and get all those points back in one shot.
A foul called on the floor. Not many fouls called tonight, only the third of the quarter. Foul's going to go against Hayden Quinter, his second. Actually, excuse me, Braden Monin. That'll be Braden's second. And the Tigers will inbound it. It is Camden Reese to the basket, and he finally cracks the box score.
Nice to see him get in there, but he has been taking some shots and facilitating the offense as well.
A hot quarter for Jackson Center.
Good closeout. Good closeout by Reese. Excellent effort.
Wow, Reese diving on the floor for the basketball.
That's the uncoachable right there. It brings that energy.
We have a wet spot on the floor. Trying to get it cleaned up. Fart pointing out to the manager where that's at. A couple managers on the spot as we have this break. Again, we'd like to thank our sponsors here on NKTelco Sports. They are Crown Equipment Corporation, First National Bank, Keyhole Pizza, Winners Meats, Sydney Ogles Audiology, Precision Strip, Wagner's IGA. Our Jackson Center Live View game sponsor is Allen Ball Insurance and NKTelco. You can follow WCSM AM 1350, 96.7 FM and their internet-exclusive games on www.wcsmradio.com. All season long, your sports leader in Mercer and Auglaize counties. A minute to go here in the third quarter, 45-21, Jackson Center. It was a 1-point Raider lead after one quarter of play. It's now a 24-point Jackson Center advantage. And this game has spun on its head fast. We expected a close game, but now Jackson Center creeping towards a victory and looking to move to 6-4 in the county.
They've definitely taken charge. Russia's playing back right now. I mean, they're giving pressure, but again, there's Mr. Reese.
And Roberts, no good from the corner. Flippo up ahead to Quinter. Quinter on the exchange to Braylon Cardonier. On the inside to Fissinger. He gets the ball back out to Braden Monin. Right side, Flippo. 13 seconds to go in the third period. Flippo drives on the inside, loses the basketball. Reese dies on the floor, and it's going to be a Raider foul against Hayden Quinter. Again, that diving on the floor, John, what she talked about, that uncoachable Jackson Center employers right there.
They got to do another TV timeout here to make sure that he comes in and gets that cleaned up. Again, good look for Mr. Roberts, Bryson Roberts. Again, I apologize for calling that Reese on that.
So 8 seconds for the Tigers to get something going here to end the third quarter on a high note, as they've been shooting really hot this third quarter. Camden Reese up ahead. No look pass. Mullenhauer going to put a beautiful stamp on this third quarter. And that's the third quarter over with. It is clearly Jackson Center ahead 47-21 with 8 minutes to go. We'll take a break. Back with the fourth quarter of action next on NKTelco Sports.
Hi, I'm Mallory. My grandpa's been making the world's worst pizza for 30 years. That doesn't look like the world's worst pizza. Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course, it's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Keyhole Pizza, come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
Allglaze and Sydney Audiology are committed to providing the most advanced and affordable hearing care solutions.
Did you know that more and more insurances are offering coverage for hearing needs and that we are the most comprehensive provider in the area?
Because we want to serve all in our community, we partner with agencies such as Medicaid, OOD, Sertoma, and most recently the VA, helping our veterans find local solutions to their problems.
Don't leave unused benefits on the table this year. Call us today to see if you qualify.
Back here on NKTelco Sports for the beginning of fourth quarter action between Russia and Jackson Center. 47-21, Tigers ahead of the Raiders. It was a 9-point game at the halftime intermission, John, and now it's approaching running clock territory, 26-point Jackson Center advantage.
Again, my stats are unofficial here, but tail of the tape, I've got Russia with 5 turnovers and none for Jackson Center on that previous quarter.
And hot shooting from the Tigers that quarter as well, spearheaded by Jace Mullenhauer, who has 20 points. Shappy up over to Flippo. He'll shoot that three. It's clanked off the iron, no good. Kellen Reichert going to walk it up over across the timeline. Reichert gets over to Camden Reese. Reese dribbles, swings it over to Reichert. Reichert back over to Regula on the inside, tipped out of bounds. Will stay with the Tigers.
This Jackson Center staff's doing a great job of keeping these kids moving. Moving and making good decisions right now is what they need to have happen.
We had Jackson Center the other week ago. It was a 45-21 loss for them against Fort Laramie, and now they've flipped the script against Russia here tonight. To the basket, shot no good, and ball goes the other way. And we talked about the first time these guys played. It was a 1-point game. Really anybody's contest, and now it's clearly just Jackson Center ahead tonight. And a chance that these two meet again in the Piqua sectional.
Like you led right into that. It's depending on this time frame, it's how you play. And if they come into that tournament hot, oof.
Raiders, another turnover, another sloppy pass by Russia. Up ahead, Mullenhauer, shot no good. And Camden Reese has just been the hustle man tonight.
Yes, he has. That's a great way to put it, too.
49-21, and this is just pure classic Scott Elkert basketball right here, and it's been Tiger domination. And the Raiders have just played flat here tonight, no other way to put it. And credit the Tigers, they're just causing the Raiders misery here on the offensive end, as that's pretty much how it's gone. Hayden Quinter clanks that one off the iron. The Raiders' lead scorer has been held scoreless here tonight.
Jackson's going to slow it down here a little bit, just kind of take some time. Going to a nice, looks like almost a motion offense, and Russia comes back into a man.
Carson Regula, deep two. And it's a 30-point Jackson Center advantage.
Making a statement tonight, Jackson is.
Right side, or left side is Zane Shappy. Shappy on the inside. Shappy over to Ben Bowman. Ben Bowman spinning on the inside. And that's going to be a travel, another Raider turnover. 5:35 to go. And Raiders with a host of substitutions. Jordan Meyer, Braden Monin, Sammy York. And Braylon Cardonier into the lineup for Russia.
Get some younger guys some experience here again. Something's got to give.
Camden Reese will walk the ball up slowly, go to the basket. He gives it up over to Fark. Fark right side. Fark on the inside to Mullenhauer. Mullenhauer, gets that ball stolen away. Back out to Fark. Over to Carson Regula. Regula right side over to Fark. Can't miss. That bucket is so wide open. And the Raiders respond with a quick triple by Jordan Meyer.
Coming in cold off that bench, but he found some warm.
Reese navigating to the basket and not a Raider in front of them, and Camden Reese playing well. 32-point Jackson Center advantage, 30-second timeout. All timeouts brought to you by Precision Strip. I'd like to remind you that NKTelco Sports and its sponsors are pleased to bring you replays of boys high school basketball on NKTelco Channel 3 and HD on Channel 503. You can catch the replays of this game Monday, January 31st at 7 p.m. or Monday, February 7th at 5 p.m. You can also watch more games on demand through our Facebook page, our YouTube channel, or on nktelco.com/sports. So again, you can go watch games from any NKTelco school of games that we have had a production of. They're archived on our YouTube channel. They're organized by school. And the schools we have out of the Shelby County League: Jackson Center, Russia. We have Sidney and Lehman as well, but also Fort Laramie and Anna and Botkins. And in the MAC, we have Marion, we have Minster, New Knoxville, and New Bremen, and also some wall puck football in the fall as well. So out of the Precision Strip timeout, 56-24 advantage for the Tigers. Sam York on the exchange to Braden Monin, shot short, and the ball will stay with the Raiders as it pinballs off a Tiger.
Rushia's still coming hard, though. I mean, you can't, they're not going to not come hard, and I know that's the double there, but they need some points. They just need to get some positivity at this particular point.
Left side, Hayden Quinter. Quinter in the corner over to Meyer. Meyer left wing on the exchange to Monin. 4:26 to go here in the contest. Cardonier straddling that baseline over to Sam York, and York going to get called for the push-off. Reese took it. Might have been a little bit of selling it, but he did it to a good degree where he got the call.
He is just all over, and we have to wipe this whole floor up because he is doing a great job of getting down.
Exactly. The third time they've had to do that here tonight. 3 more points. If Jackson Center can get this advantage up to 35, it's 56-24, but if Jackson Center can get that advantage up to 35, it will initiate running clock. Not what a lot of people expected here tonight. Everyone expected a good contest. We called and said it was going to be probably come down to the last minute, but it has been all Tigers. 56-24. Fark, left wing, tries to drive on the inside. Back over to Grant Elkert, who's checked in for the first time tonight. Bryson Roberts at the logo. Back over to Fark. Fark over to Camden Reese. Reese being guarded by the freshman Braylon Cardonier. Over to Bryson Roberts. 3:48 to go here in the contest. Back over to Camden Reese. Reese wide open Roberts, and they're going to call a foul off the ball. A little push from Nolan Fark, and it'll be a Jackson Center turnover.
Good cut by Bryson Roberts, though. Nice pass by Reese to him. They're flowing through their offense.
Patrick Bowman in the lineup, number 22 for the Raiders. .342 to go here. Quinter will go up on the exchange to Patrick Bowman. Bowman loses it back over to Cardonier. Cardonier looking for a teammate. Spins on the inside. Gives it up over to Fissinger. He shot fakes on the inside over to Bowman. Bowman left side over to Quinter on the block. Quinter trying to make a move. Quinter to the basket. Turns around on Esser. Shot in and out. Tough sledding tonight for Hayden Quinter. No points and 3 fouls. And the Raiders are not going to win many games when that happens, and it clearly shows on our First National Bank Think First scoreboard.
A lot of different bodies in here for Jackson. Still the same story. They're going to rotate through this offense, cut well, pass well. Rushia's still bringing pressure.
Back in for the Tigers for the first time tonight is number 23, Ryan Saylor, a 6'1 senior. There's a steal by Hayden Quinter. He will throw down a dunk. Not the cleanest, but he threw it down, and Hayden Quinter will get his first points of the night. .56-26 our score, 2:32 to go. Elkert gives it up over to Hartle. It's Ryan Saylor back over left wing to Hartle near the Jackson Center logo. He shoots uncontested on the foul line. Got it. Lucas Hartle with the basket.
Good open look again, made by all that ball rotation. Jackson Center just kind of putting on a little clinic for us.
Approaching our 2-minute warning here to go. It looks like Jackson Center will get the win and advance to 11-6. Cordonier gets the ball on the inside, tries to turn around. Shot is no good, but a foul. And Braylon Cordonier will shoot two.
Well, if you're Russia again in this situation, when you leave, you regroup, you get ready for the next week, next game.
Shot no good there by Cordonier. Substitution in for the Raiders. Jude Counts, who played that junior varsity contest, and 20 points in that junior varsity contest that the Raiders won. Also won the freshman game here tonight. It looks like the Tigers will take the most important varsity game, and Cordonier cans the free throw, and he'll have 10 tonight as Ross Fissinger will sub back in for the Raiders. And 58-27 our score as we're under 2 minutes to play. Ball up ahead. Bryson Roberts on the exchange to Hartle. Hartle spins on the inside. Back over to Roberts on the right side. Roberts to the basket. No good. Pinballs around. Raiders cannot quite save it. It goes to Roberts, and it's just been that kind of night for Jackson Center. Everything is falling and everything's going the right way.
Nice effort by Roberts there. Good drive, not an ill-advised shot. He got rewarded with a good rebound and a good shot back up.
Fissinger almost kissed that in. Ball stolen in backcourt by Jude Counts. Up over to Sam York on the inside, over to Jordan Meyer. Meyer to the basket, got it. Jordan Meyer in limited play with 5 points. Well, a nice night for Jordan, the senior, and 60-29. Tiger advantage on our First National Bank Think First scoreboard. The Raiders will fall to 11-6. See their 3-game win streak snapped. As Jackson Center will host Minster tomorrow night, the Raiders will host Versailles. Three-pointer by Elkert, no good. Long rebound, Saylor. Instead trying to get it to Xavier Esser. And it's off on the Tigers, they say. It'll be Raider basketball.
Coach is pulling them back here.
Ball in the corner to Bowman. Over to Jude Counts. Back over to Sam York. York tries to drive on the inside. Back out over to Fissinger to York. Back over to Meyer. Meyer trying to make a move on the inside. Meyer trying to go to the basket. And Jordan Meyer, a nice game for him. He's got 7. But that looks like that's going to be all for us in our final. Looks like it'll be 60-31. Jackson Center gets a big win over Russia. They move to 6-4 in the county and sweep the season series against the Russia Raiders. We'll take a short break, come back and recap our game here next on NKTelco Sports.
Lift your career to new heights with Crown, an innovative global leader in the material handling industry with over a 75-year history of growth and success. We're seeking career-minded candidates for a wide variety of entry-level and skilled positions in our new Bremen, New Knoxville, Salina, Minster, and other U.S. locations. Visit crown.jobs to apply or find us on social media by searching Careers at Crown.
Clopay Corporation, America's favorite garage door, is now hiring for all manufacturing and over-the-road Class A CDL driving positions. Clopay is the largest residential garage door manufacturer in North America, and we are continuing to grow. Join our team and work in a safe, clean, modern environment. Clopay offers a great benefits package as an equal opportunity employer and a drug-free work environment. Imagine the possibilities when you open the door to your career at clopay.com/careers.
Back here at NKTelco Sports, Scott Elkert being congratulated at half court. He achieved his 400th win earlier this season against Marion Local, and he is well in line and chasing Russia legend Paul Bremagen in being the all-time wins leader at in the Shelby County history. Well on his way to do that. So congratulations to Coach Scott Elkert. We'll hang back here a bit tonight and get our stats and recap here from John in a second. But as we wrap up here, when John gives me the signal, we'll be good to go. As it's a dominating win here for the Tigers tonight, 60-31, and the Tigers will play tomorrow night here against Minster here at the Habitat of the Cat. You can catch that game here live on NKTelco Sports. Dave Helmstead will be on the call for that game. If you're a Russia fan, Russia plays tomorrow night against Versailles, and the number 1 ranked team in the state in Division 3. They'll play on our NKTelco Live UCAM. Craig Fissinger, Ken Francis will be on the call for that game at Russia. So you can catch both of these teams tomorrow night on NKTelco Sports, as tonight you could catch them as well here for us. And I think we're ready. Our Wagner's IGA stats and recap here, Mr. John McCumber.
We are. We'll start with Russia here. I've got field goals for the game. Them going 10 for 26, 3.5 for 15. You'll notate in the half they were 5 for 12 there. Maybe 6 of 15. I might have missed one there. 4 for 7 on free throws. Field goals over to Jackson Center, 23 of 37. Great shot selection for them. 3 points, 8 of 13. And free throws, 4 of 6.
And really tonight, just a dominating performance. Raiders were up 1 after a quarter, and we really thought that, the Raiders and Tigers are going to play a tight ball game. And after that, Jackson sprouted that lead out to 9, and then thought, okay, maybe see a Raider come back. But the Tigers just could not miss everything. It's just one of those nights where everything was going right for Jackson Center.
That's right. They had the hustle. They had the rotation in their offense, and they did a great job defensively. Again, like you said, sometimes that ball goes in the hole for you, and sometimes it doesn't. It just wasn't Russia's night.
And Jackson Center was led by our player of the game, Jace Mullenauer.
Jace had a game. Jace had a fantastic third quarter. Even in the first half, he was part of this team facilitating the ball. But in that third quarter, he came in hot with 15. I think ended the night with 19, if I'm not mistaken. 20.
Yep.
Shorter than 1 there. Great night, Jace.
And Jace Mullenauer, congratulations to Jace, our player of the game here in NKTelco. Congratulations. And like I just said, it was against Marion Local the other week, but Coach Elker got his 400th win and beyond now, and adding to that. And congratulations to him. Congratulations to Jackson on this win tonight, 60-31 over Russia. That'll do it for us here tonight from Jackson Center. For John McCumber, I'm Brandon Coverman here for Final Time from Jackson Center. The Tigers 60, the Raiders 31. We'll see you here next time on NKTelco Sports.